Buhay nyo, may mga pinagkakakitaan po ba kayo?
Sa ngayon, wala eh. Dito lang sa bahay. Alaga ng anak.
So, ang sa akin po, nung bata pa po kayo, ano po yung goal niyo sa buhay? Ano po yung gusto niyong marating?
Kasi ang gusto ko, kasi hindi ako nakapag-aral eh. Kaso, kasi, sa hirap ng buhay. Naiiyak ako. Hindi kasi, dati kasi, mahirap lang kami. Nanay kong makayod. Titinda-tinda. Hindi ako nakapag-aral. Tinulungan ko lang na magtinda siya. Kasi naawa ko sa nanay ko. Naiiyak ako. Kaya grade 4 lang yun natapos ko. Kahit gustuin ko, naawa ko sa nanay ko. Tapos yung dati ko naman, minsan hindi nakakapagtrabaho kasi gawa ng hindi siya gano'n mahirap sa yung sa trabaho ng kalpintero, siyempre hindi rin nakapag-aral. Yun ang doon. Buti nga yung mga kapatid ko nakapag-aral. Sila lang yung ko na mag-aral. Sige, kayo na lang mag-aral para kahit hindi na ako, makatulong ako sa
Kung mabibigyan po kayo ng pagkakataon na makuha yung gusto niyo, ano po yung mga paraan or hakbang para makuha niyo po yung mga ganung bagay?
sana kaso hindi na eh, kasi hindi na maano yata yung ganun na hakbang na ito na nga, nakapag-asawa na. Kaya, hindi na siguro.
malaking tulong yun sa araw-araw naming gastusin.
Ito na po ba yung goal nyo? Simula pa po nung bata kayo?
Hindi, nakahiligan ko lang siya nung since nung high school ako kasi naging yung elective namin yung sa school. Tapos, yun, parang naging passion ko na hanggang ngayon.
Ano po yung parang naging way nyo para makuha tong goal na to?
Nag-invento lang kung ano-ano hanggang sa naka-discover ng mga ibang mga ingredients o recipe. Tapos, kakanood sa mga YouTube. Yun, malaking tulong yun sa YouTube.
So, good morning. Good morning po. This interview po is part of our requirement for our subject in understanding the self, and the topic is about setting goals for success. So, shall we start?
Okay.
So, the first question po is what made you choose this profession, and when did you start to realize that you wanted this certain profession, which is to be a doctor, as your own goal?
Okay. I probably first thought about being a doctor when I was 6 years old. Just really seeing, going to my own doctor visits and seeing how my doctor treated me. That was an inspiration. But I set that aside because I also thought it's a long journey to become a doctor. So I was thinking of other careers as I was growing up, thinking of going into business, maybe doing management courses. But when I had the chance to go abroad and visit some relatives, and these particular relatives, they were a family of 7 doctors, and I saw the dynamics and how interesting and how fulfilling the work that they were doing was. And I was told by an uncle of mine who was a doctor, and he said, you know, if you want to go into business later on, you can still do it as a doctor. But if you go into business as a course, you cannot be a doctor. So that made me think, and I said, yeah, that makes sense. So that's why I decided to pursue medicine.
Next one is, were there things you needed to sacrifice or give up in order to attain this goal?
Yes, there were several, and it actually made me think about whether it was a prelude to what life was going to be like as a doctor. I will give you an example. When I was in med school, my sister was getting married, but there was a Revalida exam that was only given twice a year, and it was only on that date that you could, the same day as the wedding. And so the sacrifice I had to do was I had to take the exam, rush back to the church, and when I got to the church, all I reached was the picture taking in the head. And then I was able to attend 10 minutes of the reception before having to rush back to the hospital for the afternoon exam. So I thought about, is this what life as a doctor will look like? And
Seems
yes,
like it's very complicated one.
very complicated. You have to be prepared to maybe sacrifice a few things. Yeah.
Next point is what are the steps for you to achieve this goal?
Okay, the way I approached going into medicine was one, you have to have a science pre-med course, so you need to prepare for that. And then you need to prepare for the entrance exams to be able to take medicine. Now, I always thought to myself, you have to go into this thinking that you should always be happy doing what you're doing. And the mindset that I put to myself was that if it reached the point where I was no longer happy doing what I was doing, then I should think about choosing another career. So I did not pressure myself that you need to finish medicine. My pressure was you need to be happy doing what you're doing. So it makes it easier to achieve your goals in that case.
So, ayun po, that's all the questions we have. But for last part, sir, can you give some message or advice to the students who will watch this video? And maybe, as we are studying also in the field of medicine, as we're RadTech students, some of us are aspirants to be a doctor someday, including me. So, can you give us some advice or something?
I think if you love what you're doing, the world is your oyster. You can go into anything. Being a RadTech student doesn't limit you to just this course. If your passion is something else, go ahead and pursue your passion. You can learn so many things along the way, and nothing's stopping you from being who you want to be.
So, ayun na po. Thank you po. Thank you.
Thank you.
Masasabi namin na sa pag-abot ng mga pangarap ay kailangan ng malalim na determinasyon upang magtagumpay sa buhay. Magkaroon ng positibong pag-iisip dahil nasa sarili mong mga kamay kung paano magtatagumpay at gaganda ang iyong buhay.
Ikaw. Ikaw.
Tagumpay.